Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames and my no contacts. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides, what is your person thinking and feeling? Thoughts, feelings, messages, intentions, anything spirit wants to share with me. I do have some charms and some initials, initials and charms today, so I'll be sharing those with you as well. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. If you're not interested in the past, this reading is not going to be for you. So check out my channel and look for other readings. Check out my main channel for some more love readings. But this is for my no contacts. This is for somebody who's thinking about a person that they haven't communicated with, or we are having a break from each other at this time. So let's see. And this is for all signs. It's a collective love. It can be for any sign and any sign that you're thinking of. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? I have, let's keep it simple. Okay. Maybe it started to get too complicated. Maybe it got complicated fast, something like that. Like all of a sudden there was just too much going on in this connection, whether it was family or kids or exes or jobs. Maybe it just got very complicated very quickly. And it was like, what happened to us? They liked the us. So maybe the complicated was a problem. I often wonder what it would be like to kiss you. So I feel like I just want to say again, okay, I want to kiss you again. And I think everybody feels that way. If I could just hold you, if I could just see you, I would know if this is real. I would know if I need to move on or if I should continue to wait for you or to hope that we'll heal. I'm carrying a flame for you, so I still have feelings for you. Okay, so that's important to know. Maybe we just needed a break. Maybe somebody is trying to become uncomplicated in some area of their life so that they can be in this connection. Maybe they have to get something off their plate. I've been looking for someone to have fun with, no strings attached. Spirit saying not necessarily, but they may have said that to you to push you away. That a little bit of I told you in the beginning, I didn't know what I wanted energy, or I never made you any promises about a future. So I just feel like it was more thrown in my face. It's not necessarily that, they're just looking to play around and just have a physical connection, but they may have said in the beginning, I'm not ready for a committed relationship. I just got out of one. And maybe they'll throw that in your face and say, I told you right from the beginning what I wanted. Your confidence is sexy. So they still find you confident. They're saying that they're actually proud of you in a sense for defending yourself and standing up for yourself, and they wouldn't expect anything less. So they feel like it's a fair fight, if that makes sense. That if the situation was reversed, they would be doing the same thing. So they do feel like it's a fair fight in a sense of, we both have our points. I guess I want to say it that way. We both have, reasons to talk, reasons to talk. Cuddling. I miss cuddling. Okay. Magnetic. Nothing can deny that there's still a magnetic attraction between us. And I feel like there always will be. I feel like this is one of those people that if you were to walk into the room and there's 100 people in the room, no matter where this person was in the room, in a nanosecond, you would see them. It's just like your energy would just say, look there. And it's just that I've never felt this way. Magnetic energy will never go away is how I feel. I'm always going to be attracted to you. I don't know how else to say it, but I mean, that's a twin flame energy. Also, that kind of, it's intense. Every time I see you, there's so much lust. Yeah. I mean, hey, can we still want somebody even though we're mad at them? Can we still, people do it all the time. They fight and then they make love and then they fight and then they get back together. People do it all the time. But it's that magnetism that's holding you guys together. Okay. There's someone else. 3 roses. It got complicated. So obviously they have to uncomplicate things. If there was interference in this connection for some of you, then that's not acceptable, of course. Take a walk with me. I want to talk. Will you meet me? Will you meet me in the park? Will you meet me, walk around the neighborhood? Maybe that was when you had your best conversations, is when you went for walks or long drives, they're saying, like take a drive with me, take a ride with me. So there's a feeling of maybe you had great conversations in the car for some reason. I have silence. I can feel your silence, and I'm struggling with the unknown. So your person is definitely having a hard time. I have bottom of the deck, I'm still conflicted. So I feel like I've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I feel like I have a lot of mixed feelings, and I'm struggling with that. That's hard for me. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? I have strength. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Cups. No, a 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Pentacles again. I have a Star. Definitely a feeling of I'm trying to gather strength to remember that it came into me first. I know I hurt you, is how it first came in. And then it came in as I'm trying to just get over that I've hurt you, and how do I repair this is really what I'm feeling now. How do I fix things? And I feel like that's what they're focusing on. There's a sense of, I didn't realize what I wanted. I didn't realize that what I had been hoping for and wishing for, I already had. A little bit of grass. I thought the grass was greener on the other side, and maybe they'll admit that. Maybe they'll admit that I don't know. I wanted to get back out there. I wanted to be with somebody else just to see. Was it right? No. Did it make a mess of things? Did it make it complicated? Absolutely. Yeah, they're saying try again. Spirit's saying try again. That this person's wondering, can we try again? Spirit, tell me what else you need me to know right now. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 4 of Swords. And I have a Moon. So I'm definitely just taking this time to repair the damage. I feel like your person is just taking this time to cool out, chill out. King of Cups. So those were pearls. 5 of Pearls, 10 of Pearls. Those were cup cards. I'm taking this time to realize my feelings. I'm taking this time to realize, what it is that I want. So sometimes that's what it is. That's what it's all about. The break is I just need some time to think. And I know that sounds so cliche, but That's really what's going on. Spirit, please share with me messages. Rejuvenating yourself. They could be doing the same thing. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and to say no. So you could be saying no to this person, like, I need the break. I'm burnt out. I need to see what my feelings are. I need to decide, what it is that I want. So you could be saying, I'm healing. I need the time. An energetic pull. There's definitely that magnetic energy. A true master knows that you can create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. You are going to feel this pull to be with your person, and your person's going to feel this pull to be with you. And depending on how we left things, if they walked away, you don't want to be chasing them. You're not going to be saying, when are you coming back, right? So they have to feel the pull to come back. They have to feel the pull that I need you in my life, and I need to hear your voice, and I want to kiss you again. And how do I fix things? So that is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the pain to sink in, and that they feel then that magnetic pull to come back. A spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives, a spark of life. In your lives, a spark of life. I don't know, that sentence isn't right. This is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything. Your destiny depends upon it. Don't sink into hopelessness. Don't sink into despair. That there's still a spark. There's still a flame, they had said. So can we rekindle this flame? Yes, absolutely. Let's get some initials. Maybe we'll get a confirmation with the initials today. Let's see, first initials, last initials, person you're thinking of, or you. So we'll just grab a handful of these and see if they connect to you. Don't worry if you don't see your person's initials. That's okay too. It's a big general reading for everybody. I have the letter Y. I have a Z. I have an A. I have an X, an S, an R. I have a C, W, N, Q, U. I have an F, S, T, O, R, and another T. Okay, so some of you could definitely be connecting to those letters. And let me know in the comments if they make any sense to you, or we definitely got your letters. That would be great. All right, let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection. Grass was greener. Not necessarily, right? Sometimes people have to find out that the grass wasn't greener and they just walked away from the best thing that ever happened to them. And now they're, kind of freaking out. Spirit, try again, Spirit said. Communication. I want to send you a message today, but I was afraid to. I don't know if you want to hear from me or if I can say the right things to you. Just remember that our souls can talk to each other. If you do want to hear from your person, just say out loud or say psychically, I'm here. Pick up the phone, call me. Let's just start to talk. It doesn't mean that they have to come back. It doesn't mean that they have to be all in again, because there was something in the beginning with it's complicated. I want it to be simple again. Things got too complicated. I feel like they're struggling with that. So we start at the very beginning. We start to talk again. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose for our connection. So I know we're supposed to be together, and I'm questioning myself as to why do I fight it? Why am I pushing it away? Why am I not ready for this? I don't feel deserving, and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. This person could be struggling with imposter syndrome. scarcity, fear of success. They've never been, nobody's ever told them they do a great job. Nobody's ever supported them. So they struggle with that they're always behind somehow, or they're not good enough in some way. There are messages being exchanged through music and movies. Listen carefully and trust what you hear. You could be hearing lyrics that make sense to you, that really feel like you're connecting to this person, or our song plays constantly, like this song. Oh my God, just afraid to get in the car because I hear it every time. You are in your old patterns, but can't see it. You can see mirroring each other. And maybe I had to walk away because everything you say the same things over and over again, or nothing is changing, or nothing has changed. And this happened the last time and nothing changed. So maybe it's just a repeat of the same old, and it's getting old. Neither one of us is being honest right now. Why are we afraid to express ourselves? I feel like we're both walking on eggshells. I feel that it's almost like we went from being really intimate and really close to, I don't know how to talk to you anymore, because I'm afraid that if I say something wrong, you're going to run. So we have to learn how to talk to each other. We have to learn how to not be afraid that the other person's going to bolt. And if they do, then they're not for you. The person who stays is the person you're supposed to be with, Spirit just said. So, you could be struggling with, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I shouldn't guard my words. I shouldn't have to fear that I can't say what I'm really feeling. My and your children need to come first. Trust that they are part of our plan. So we could have children. It's complicated with children and families and visitation rights and exes from either side. It can get really difficult. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it, but know that I do want to talk. That feels really good, doesn't it? I have to tell you, everything is around this entire reading to me everything is complicated. So how do we uncomplicate things? I feel like that is something that maybe we weren't expecting. Maybe we were naive we thought it would be fine. We'd figure it out, but it was just so much harder for some reason. Let's get some charms. Let's see if we can get some additional clues with our charms. Let's see what Spirit wants for you today. I've got this beautiful bowl of charms, so let's do that. Let me get a scoop, a magic scoop out. It looks like I've got some signs coming in. Okay. I have a Libra. I have a Capricorn. I have an Aries. I have an Aquarius. Good. We got a lot of signs. Scorpio. We got a lot of signs. Pisces. And what's this one? And another Aries. Okay, so we've got a lot of signs. I've got some additional letters. I have a letter M, a letter K. Okay. I have a cat. I feel like my cat misses you, or my dog, like we have an animal on one side and the dog knows that something's wrong, someone's missing, that you're not around. I have a gift, a basket, almost like a present being sent. Somebody maybe sends a birthday present or flowers, or when you meet, they bring something that's wrapped, and I thought you'd like this. I'm going to put the flower with it also. So maybe when you meet again for the first time, somebody brings some flowers and just say, hey, these are for you. And, just to kind of break the ice, make you feel good. I have an Irish Clover. Maybe I feel Irish. Maybe I have a little bit of Irish in me. I love Ireland. I like Irish pubs, something like that. I do have a Star of David, so religion can come in. Family values, family differences even could be something going on. I do have the cherries, and that's coming into me as we're a lot alike. It was almost like two peas in a pod, but it's the two cherries. So we're actually a lot alike, and maybe that's why we're butting heads or struggling right now. I do have a bird that's coming into me as a little birdie told me. So you could get wind from a friend about something going on in their life. And when you do talk to them, you kind of already know, like you've been given a heads up as to what's going on. So I feel like you have maybe a liaison between the two of you that maybe is communicating somehow to try to help you guys talk a little bit. So little birdie told me, and then I have this kind of dress up dress. So maybe let's go out for drinks. Let's have dinner. Let's talk. Let's do something like that. So those are some charms. Those are some charms. They feel good. I really just feel like I wish it wasn't so complicated. And I think that that's the starting point. I feel that if we can get over why it's so complicated and make it a little bit simpler, I feel like we can, work on this. Spirit, anything that is preventing us from moving forward that we need to work on, anything that we can take a look at together. The fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable. If they've been with somebody else, it's very uncomfortable to think that we're going to be intimate again, knowing that they've been with somebody else. Maybe it's like as much as I love making love to you in the past, I'm hesitant. Now I'm actually, intimidated by it or fearful of it. Eye candy, beauty fades, choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. I'm going to say if there was an interference, it made you feel like you weren't good enough. Okay. Like I'm not pretty enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not sexy enough. I don't have the same body, so you start picking yourself apart. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Okay. You're perfect, and they should see your inner beauty. They should see everything that's amazing about you. And that's what's more important. It's too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. It doesn't have to be hard to reconcile. It doesn't. It can happen. It does happen all the time. You don't have to say, maybe your person's saying that it's just going to be so hard. I don't even know if it's worth it. Would you ever trust me again? But it doesn't have to be hard. We can go back to being friends. You pick a starting point, you pick a truce, and you say, you know what, let's be friends. Let's talk. And what did we used to do that we enjoyed? And let's go back to doing some of those things together again, because we drifted apart is what Spirit just said. It became complicated. We didn't want to face the hard work, and we drifted apart. I definitely have a fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. But if this person has broken your heart with cheating, then that's something that, can I trust you again? Would I ever trust you again? And that only you can decide that. It depends on, what's happened. Maybe some of you don't even have somebody that's cheated. You're just upset for different reasons. Let's see what some of the love messages are. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I want to kiss you again. How do we fix things? I can't deny this magnetic energy. It will never go away, they said. Spirit literally said, try again. Nothing really makes sense without you. You are my total world. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. I am hopeful that we will reunite again. I'm not giving up hope. I've always been afraid of this love. I was always afraid that we were going to have a broken heart. It's been too intense, or it's been surreal in some way. I will come back towards you when the time is right. I want to come into alignment with you. We have to uncomplicate this connection. It's too complicated. I wish I would have treated you better. Yeah. You know, now I have those regrets. I'm thinking about what could I have done differently and how do I fix things. We're going to put this out into the universe. I feel that, I definitely feel the hope. I do want to say that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. They're saying the distance that pulled us apart, I mean, the distance is killing them, is how it just came into me, that they're just feeling the distance between you all of a sudden. And maybe it's been a long time, but maybe their energy is starting to shift, because all of a sudden they're, you know, that distance that we feel between us is really killing them right now. I'm hopeful. I hope you're hopeful. We're going to ask Spirit to guide you both. That's the best thing that we can do. Okay. So for today, that's what I'm feeling. Those are the messages. I hope that they helped you in any way. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it. It's yours. This is a safe space. Share your story. And if anybody would like to book a private reading with me and go more in depth with any relationship that you have and ask Spirit for guidance, my website is kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. I also have 2 other channels, my main channel and my pick a card channel, and I'll put those links in the description. In the meantime, have a great day, and we'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.